Welcome to a new draft format, Kamigawa Neon Dynasty, just released today. So I'm super excited to hop into a draft, and I'm going to try my best to get out this video super quick so you guys can check out the set. We can feel out the new cards and mechanics together. So we're just going to hop straight in. So what do we got here? March of Reckless Joy. Okay, exiling cards from your hand right off the bat, I'm thinking that's card disadvantage, but I'm also reading it for the first time and quickly. Combat Trick, Artifact, or Enchantment. This card I remember is amazing. Okay, feel a mini board wipe. Greater Tanuki. That's pretty good. A big beefer, and if you don't have the mana, it searches for land. But I'm gonna go with this card. This card's super good. More slow control-y card, but it is based on cards in hand, so you do kind of have to play around it to make it super good. Wow, a lot of blue cards in the pack. Okay, Arm Guard Familiar, I remembered being pretty dang good. Okay, we're seeing a decent amount of green as well. But Acquisition Octopus seemed pretty strong. This card, get a smaller thing back from the grave, so I think getting things, since ninjutsu is in the format, getting things that can peck in really easily is really important. So I feel like Network Disruptor might just be a more important card for blue. So we're gonna go with that. Kind of feels weird to pick up a common, but I feel like this guy is gonna be like the glue in the ninjutsu decks. Oh wow, that can actually be pretty decent just right on its own. Okay. Iron Hoof Boar, another good card. Wow. And it's just a 5/5, and that works with modified things. I'm gonna lean towards the blue cards in the pack aren't great, so I'm gonna lean towards Jukai Preserver. I feel like that's a better card than the Red Boar, which seemed to be the next best card in the pack, but we're learning all this as we go here, so maybe we're thinking some Simic ninjutsu stuff going on. Ooh, Tamio's Completion is essentially removal, right? So ETB, tap it, keep it frozen, and it loses all abilities. You can have a Planeswalker if that happens to be relevant. Oh wow, Kami's Flare is in here too. Pretty late. I feel like if we send this along, that's a pretty strong signal that nobody's in red to the people to our left, so. But I don't think we can give up Tamio's Completion here. Tap up to one target creature. Can be a combat trick? Interesting. Just a big beefer. What was this card in original Kaladesh? Or Aether Revolt, Iron Tread Crusher or something. That was a really good card. Ooh, Moon Circuit Hacker, really good. So Ninjutsu for 1. When it deals combat damage, draw a card. If you do, discard a card unless he entered the battlefield this turn. So I really like that. Another Tales of Master Shiro. Kind of upset to pick that, but we're just gonna snap up all the good blue cards and see what comes our way. The hell is this? So a multicolor land for creature types. Oh wow, and this is just a dual land for well, not exactly a dual land, but there's just another Tamiyo's completion here, so we're gonna lock that up until we figure out our second color, really. Not interested in the clunky card draw. Ooh, Moon Snare Specialist still in here? Okay. +1. Okay, that artwork is really sick. Oh, is my... Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, Moonstare Specialist, it's kind of just like a... What do you call it? Frostlinks... No, Frostlinks freezes it. What the hell's the jellyfish called? You know what I'm talking about. The 3-mana 2/2 that bounces a creature. Okay, another cheap flyer that can get in. Another Preserver seems really good. Or just 4-mana 3/3 flyer that has some artifact synergy. That seems fine. When we were young, pretty decent. This is our wheel pack. So a couple red cards, more blue. There's nothing super interesting outside of blue that we've seen. And Armguard Familiar still in here. Yeah, this is strange, but... I mean, I guess we'll take the... this card seems pretty mediocre. And the boar seems pretty dang good. Enchantment or land. So it itself is a modified creature. Yeah, sure. If it's an enchantment creature, a legendary creature. Oh, wow. Okay. Sure, we'll dip our toe in a few other colors. So let's see. We're pretty much free to pick any rare that opens up to us here. But we'll take out every non-blue card for now. We kind of only have, sure, we have 2 each of a green and red card, but only one of those I really like. Ooh, we opened a mythic. So Nashi Moon Sage's Scion, Ninjutsu deals. Okay, so it comes in and you bob your opponent, essentially. You can play one of them. If you cast it, pay life equal to its rather than paying its cost. So, I mean, that seems really good. I don't think it's obviously as good as if you had like a dedicated constructed deck on it, but I mean, I would love to just try this. Let's get blue-black ninjas going. Oh my god. I'm just assuming it's good because it's a rare, but let's see. Menace counter whenever it deals. Okay. So you can cash in the menace counter for a card from their hand. That seems pretty dang good. Destroy target. That's a weird card. Huh. Once again, I mean, we're gonna go with this and try to go all in on the ninjutsu effects. Let's see what we can do here. So we want, and can't block. So essentially, just it helps us get in our creatures. Still really nothing great for us here. Whoa. Oh, but it costs 7 to play. I was gonna say, that actually seems pretty dang good. I mean, I guess Clawing Torment, just because it does help us get our creatures in, but seems pretty mediocre. We definitely want to lower our curve a bit. Sky Swimmer Koi seems pretty mediocre when we're not really going to the artifact synergies at all. But still, 4 mana, 3/3 flyer, I mean, it gets in there still. Oh, wow. Another good card. Okay, just another Network Disruptor. Obviously, Inkrise Infiltrator, also a cheap 1/1 with evasion, but the fact that it's 1 mana, taps a permanent, that way it can assist in getting the ninjutsu. I just think that's going to be a key card for us, so we're going to snap that right up. Tap an untapped artifact. Only activates if you have modified creatures. Ooh, okay. Nothing for us here. I guess there's the counter spell. I mean, it's shitty, but we could just audible into red, I guess. It's by far the best card in the pack. We do have some amount of artifacts with the Iron Hoof Boar we got, so who knows? We could potentially be looking into something different here. So the 2 red cards, nothing I'm too interested in. As far as the blue cards, we have another good 2-drop we already have 1 of, and then a Moonsnare Specialist. So for now, we'll put this back. I think I just really like the Specialist. Like, worst case, just 4 mana 2/2 bounce a creature is still pretty dang good, and I feel like we can get more 2-drops. Okay, so Twin Shot Sniper, still another possible card, and it's really good. 4 mana 2/3 shock something and the channel. Oh man, I mean, we just got 2 really good oh man, or 2 really good red cards here. So now we have 3 really good red cards compared to just 2 good black cards. Oh man. Okay, kind of a dorky artifact here, combat trick here. Man, are we gonna audible in the red here? Lose out on the mythic and rare ninjas we literally opened back to back. Oh man, this is gonna be tough here. Okay, Essence Capture is really good. Another Network Disruptor. decent. Once again, I think this is going to be bread and butter for our deck, so snap it up. To any target. Very strange card. We're gonna take another cheap creature. I can tell these are in like a print run. We've seen Kindled Fury next to these two cards next to each other. Sure, we'll take a second Kindled Fury. Oh my god. Sure, take you. We don't need 3 Kindled Furies. Fine in an aggressive deck. I almost just kind of like the counter spell that has some potential artifact synergies. This is tough. So we don't know if our second color is black or red here. Oh, we're seeing a lot of white. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be difficult. I think this is really good, and we have a lot of cheap. We just have a lot of cheap flyers at this point, so we just want reconfigure things. Yeah. Kind of unfortunate we're losing out on a lot of the actual ninjutsu cards here. It's fine. Target creature can't block. Another boar. Oof. Wow, this is kind of a mess. You're gonna pay 1 sec if you do create a 2/2, and it's just a 2/2 generically. I feel like just having another boar would be pretty good, but we also want enough 2-drops here, so at this point, unless we get some amazing card in black, yeah, so we're switching things up here. Maybe the big crab here. We don't need another Kindled Fury. It's really the only thing for us. Leaves the battlefield, you may pay 2, so it gives you some other, what do you call it, ninjutsu synergies, I guess. Ugh. Nothing for us here. I guess we could take this. High risk, I mean, +2, +1, but once again, we have all these small flyers. We could just hope to get a cheeky win off of that. Not really where I wanted to end up here. Ooh, Thirst for Knowledge, though, we'll slam that. Haven't seen much removal, but I could have easily glossed over it. I definitely don't feel like we missed out on too, like, what, we're almost halfway into this pack here and we just saw a black ninjutsu card. So I feel like we didn't miss too much there. Jeez, I feel like, let's just get the... Oh wait, we aren't playing black-blue. Oh man, my bad. Okay, so that was a whiff. So I guess I'm gonna take the Samurai. I'm not happy about it. The Menace does help it get in unblocked, but not too ecstatic about that. Okay, this just animates a vehicle. Not really where we are here. Get another counterspell here. I actually don't mind the flexibility of getting another channel card. Although we do need 2 drops here. We'll go for the lower costed thing. Take the 3 drop. I feel like I potentially totally botched this. I'll take out Simian Slang. Dragon Spark. Just going through the not super interesting cards that are obvious cuts. We could run 16 lands with this, considering the boar is kind of like a what do you call it? A double-faced card. So if we don't have 6 mana, we just use it as the combat trick. Man, we already have a Kindled Fury here. Is there any other way we play anything else? Maybe this artifact that I don't have time to read. Oh man, just literal nothing. Whenever a non-token modified creature you control dies. So we have artifact, or what do you call it, reconfigure cards here. Maybe that's relevant. I can't believe I took the dual land. That's not even our colors. Oh boy, starting off strong. Okay, what do we got here? Let's look at our distribution. We're heavier blue. Sure. 9/7. Well, let's take a glance. We do have a lot of 4s, awkwardly enough. I feel like that can just be pretty good, just to sack something that's not really usable. I don't think we have a lot of attacking alone synergy. I think the Koi's just fine. Definitely want to keep the boar. I think we do play with 16 lands. We're best of 1, and our curve really tops out at 5. We do have a lot of 4s though. I'd rather just have the Samurai. Well, this is the final product. I'm gonna run it like this. I kind of wanted to cut one of our 4s for maybe another counter spell. That just seems pretty good. Having just literal counter spell in this deck with so many cheaper artifacts, but we'll play it. We'll see how it goes. Maybe Moonsnare Specialist just doesn't really get there. Maybe the 4-mana 3/3 flyers kind of just meh. We'll see how it goes. So, oh man, I'm worried. I'm nervous.